for joining me in this few minutes of just explaining what's going on with our worship as we have a transition in our worship coming up this week, September 13th. I want to let you know that we have some changes going on. You may have heard this already, where we're changing the time of our worship and the platform that we're using for our worship. So let me explain a little bit. Our new worship time will be 11 a.m. We are still meeting each other online as we continue to discern the most safe and healthy ways to gather, to live out our mission, to be a faith community together in these times of social distancing, in these times of the dangers of COVID-19. So at this point, the leadership has still discerned that we are going to meet online. So we are meeting online, and we will be beginning to meet at 11 a.m. This means that there will be time changes to our Sunday school. The adult Sunday school class will meet via Zoom, and this meeting will be at 9:45 a.m. And the children's Sunday school class will also meet at via Zoom, and they will meet at 10 a.m. And so those are the two times, 9:45 for the adults class and 10 a.m. for the children's class, and the worship will be at 11. Now there will be 3 ways that you can join in worship.
And those 3 ways will be joining through a Zoom meeting, watching on Facebook Live, or calling in through your phone to listen to the service.
Our worship service is going to be held on a platform called Zoom, which is a video meeting platform. And what will happen is that if you would like, you're welcome to join worship by joining our Zoom meeting. And this will mean that lots of people's faces will show up. We'll be able to see each other kind of in a group, and then as people talk, their faces will pop up. This will be the way in which we are going to try worship, with a little bit more music included and being able to share more voices in worship. And so if you would like to join via Zoom, there will be a link that is shared in our midweek email, and you can use that link. If you haven't used Zoom before, you'll need to download the Zoom app on your phone, if you have a smartphone, or sign up for a Zoom account, which is free, that you can sign up for a Zoom account through the website on Zoom's website. And then you'll be able to click on the link and put in any information that'll be there with the invitation and be able to join through Zoom. Now, if you are joining through Zoom, I'd like to let you know that we will have the Zoom meeting open 15 minutes before service. So if you'd like to hop on and say hello to people, you will have a 15-minute window between 10:45 and 11 to be on there and chat with each other and say hello and celebrate seeing each other's faces. And then at 11 a.m., we will start streaming our Zoom meeting onto Facebook Live. So we'll share that meeting. Will kind of go over to Facebook Live and be shared there as well. And at 11 a.m. we'll start with our typical prelude, and that will be our marker that we are beginning worship. And at that time, if you're on the Zoom meeting, you will be invited to mute yourself, or one of the hosts will mute you, and we'll keep each other, our microphones muted until there's a time to speak, or it's your turn to share something in the worship service. This will help things go more smoothly. And so we know we'll have that time from 10:45 to 11 to chat with each other, to connect with each other. And then at 11, once we start the service, we'll mute each other until particular times when we can all unmute. And I'll guide us through that the best that I can as we have our first service together this Sunday. If you don't really want to join on the Zoom meeting, but you want to watch the worship service, you are still able to watch it on Facebook Live, like I mentioned earlier. That is the second way that you can join in worship. So that is just like it's been for the past several months. You can hop on our Facebook page, and there will be a live playing of the worship service. It will just look different than it has because you'll be able to see other screens, and people will be, you'll see more faces. But you'll be welcome to share any prayer requests on that chat box, and we will make sure that we're holding those prayer requests, holding them up, and we will just do our best as we go. The third way that you can join, if you don't have a lot of connections with computer technology, you can still call in and listen to the worship service. So you can listen to the voices of those speaking, you can hear the sermon and the scriptures and the songs. And if that is something you are interested in, the phone number will be in our midweek emails, and if you know someone in our church who would be interested in that, let me know. We can make sure that we share those numbers and that information with anyone who would like to join through phone call. You won't be able to speak into the service, but you'll be able to hear it. And so we hope that that will create even more access for all of us to be connected together the best that we can in this particular time. I thank you so much for your patience and your grace as we try new things. I thank you for all of those who are joining in leadership and in service of the worship, and thank especially the worship committee for their dedication and their service in creating discipling worship within St. Timothy's. So I thank you for joining me. If you have any other questions, you can email me at my email that many of you get in our midweek emails, or you can email the info@stumc.org email as well. May you be blessed, and I look forward to worshiping with you at a new time and in a new way.